but I want to end with something here. Last week you heard Jay Wilson tell a story, who wrote a poem about storytelling, tea and tales, and that was great. I would like to return the favor. Unlike Jay, I'm not as eloquent or as good a poet as he is, but I tried. Unlike Jay, I couldn't remember a poem of that length, and I didn't try. So here I am going to commit the cardinal sin of storytellers. I am going to read a poem to you. I think I have included every teller or one of their stories, for better or worse. I know two people who have been here all 13 times. Anybody else who's been here 13 times? And one, Susan, okay, 2, 3, that's great. Anyway, you might be able to hear some of those stories. Remember some of them. We've told you our stories, we've sung you our rhyme. You now know what happened once upon a time. You've heard of adventures, some rare, some often, of sweet wolves and of Humpty, and of temples, Tim Horton. We've told you of journeys by train across this land, and senile old men who joined a rock band. Another who came to her new home across the ocean. But where were the cowboys? Who gave her that notion? And each year at Hillside, along comes Lynn Torrey, who comes here to pitch a tent and a story of Mungo, of salmon, frogs, 7 daughters, of sultans and servants, and a mere beast for the slaughter, and of Percy the penguin, and the school horse they'd hitch, and the woes of songwriting, it can be a bitch, of Luty the mermaid, and the maid of the shore, of wading cross rivers, and oh so much more, of Grandma's old skirt, and of Nina and Bobo, of his grandfather's Arctic, where the teller would soon go. There were tales of the girl who lived with a puma and a babe in the desert, a miracle, no rumor. And then there were tales of the garden's great ash and the farmers in Africa who ate an elephant's. Ask me about Lucy Maud's finished story, or of butterflies in their peacockian glory, of crafty ants and a lazy lass, and a riot of clowns in Toronto's past, of Ecuador's princess and the legends of Sumac, and the brave little tailor whose courage he did not lack, of the legends of the crafty Donald O'Leary and the young men of Scotland with intentions made clearly, and of Haggerty's Wake and the King and the Cobbler, and a poem about us. Now what could be nobler? About the Whitthorn tree and the cream always rises, or when you deal with the devil. Now there, sirs, a crisis. There's tales of adventures and following a hunch, and twice on a Saturday you heard Robert Munch. You've listened to ballads about many great nations, of pitiful pleas every week for donations. So what's that you're saying? What's that you hear? You want even more stories to applaud and to cheer? You want to hear stories from afar and from near? Well, all I can tell you, come back next year. Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy. Happy Halloween. Happy Thanksgiving. Festivities. Happy birthday. And we'll see you back here next year.